So, as promised, here are the Halloween decorations. Like I said, it's the Sunday before Halloween, so we got like 4 more days. Not 100% done, pretty close. Front's basically done. A few things I never got to in the back, but we'll get there in a minute. So, we put the magnets back on the garage for Halloween. I got the year-round light strip up all year, doing its thing. Just kind of got it in like a candle mode right now. Everything else is kind of too obnoxious to deal with on a regular basis. I might switch it to something a little more dynamic on actual Halloween night. We'll see. And then we got our little Reaper dude hanging out here. He was there last year. The lights are in the bush, so they did trim it. It looks like they didn't do a very good job trimming it, but they did trim it. So we went ahead and put the lights on there. Of course, the bush is a lot bigger since they never really trimmed it last year. It's kind of grown in size. So the lights are kind of more staggered this year instead of just being on top of each other. And I did find the other cord, so I have them on independent light modes instead of just, doing the same thing, because they were daisy chained. Now they're independent. So that's what that is. Got the spider web up, same place as last year. Same lights that are around the garage are around the door, also in a candle mode. The fence that used to be on the right side is now on the left because we got a new fence this year. So we're at Meijer and we got a light up fence. We got 4 packs. This is 2 of them. Pretty long, so more than likely next year we'll put the other 2 on this side so they'll match. More or less. Probably, come down here and then go across versus coming down to where we walk. Still never actually secured the rope light to the bottom of the step. Just kind of laying there. One of these days I'll get to it. Flame bulb as usual. Got the bat in the window with the curtain lights. It's one of the places I put some hooks. Those ones aren't in there very good though, so because I have to kind of drill them, and yeah, they're super loose, but they're holding that up at least. Skeleton just lazily in the bush, if you can even see him. Didn't really know what else to do with him. We have our other skeleton in his hole like he usually is. With the green light in the basement for kind of background ambience. Ghost in the upper bedroom window. Got the app lights in the main bedroom window. The eyeballs have moved, so the eyeballs are up in the front this year instead of being in the back window. Some are a little more visible. And then there's this little guy down here. Little Reaper guy. Technically he animates and stuff, but we haven't put batteries in him in forever. We just kind of use him as a static. Oh, and then in the bush, you can barely see him. Or her, I guess. We have our Charlotte. So we got a little spider in there. Oh, big spider, as it were. So she's protecting her web of lights. Alright, I'll take you inside. There's also a Halloween wreath, spider wreath, on the front door. I wanted to get some like fang lights or candy cane battery lights or something for him, but haven't done that yet. Oh, and there's also a skeleton hanging from our light. And then the broken beware sign. This deck was wood. It's all rotted away, so now it just hangs out by the mailbox. And here's kind of a better look at the spider on the door. You got little bat stickers and ghosts and spiders kind of hanging out everywhere. So these have been a few years old at this point. They're starting to not stick all that great. But we got them. So, the door, this is a white Happy Halloween sign that my wife painted a couple years ago. Came out pretty good, I think. Yeah, bats here, bats there, bats everywhere. You got, these are actually up last year from Christmas. We never took them down because the wife kind of liked them hanging out. So, they're just on for Halloween, and they'll stay there for Christmas probably. Got a little shoe guy, got him on Amazon a couple years ago. There's not a lot going on in the kitchen. We got Jack Skellington planter. I think somebody got us him at some point for like Christmas or something. Got a new mug at Disney, not that it's Halloween, but we got a Wally Eve mug on our mug shelf. But yeah, we'll come back to the rest of the kitchen here in a minute. So we got Halloween garland, pumpkins, and I believe these are the bats. And then we go into the bathroom. We have a Stitch light. He technically turns on, but he's so obnoxiously, like, they're supposed to be ultraviolet LEDs, I guess, or something. They're so bright. I mean, even I have light sensitive, but even the white wife who doesn't, like, this is obnoxious. You can't even see the picture. Fall stickers and bats everywhere and usual such. We got, yeah, bat on the door, bloody toilet, bats on the back of the door, bats. A little more blood on the door there. Got this kit last year, so the toilet cover, toilet rug, and regular rug. Kind of weird that they stretched the image, you know, for all 3 different sizes, but you know, whatever, it was cheap. Batty up there. There's a spider on the turtle. So we got kind of stuff splattered everywhere. Don't judge my house, I don't clean that often. And we got this at Universal a couple years back. It's hard finding one that wasn't damaged. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of skeleton animals everywhere. So we got an electric eel here. He actually lights up. They all kind of do. He's still got decent batteries. Most of the other ones are dead. No pun intended. Angler. His little light dangle bob lights up. Halloween lantern. And that is going to go back up for Thanksgiving. Right now it's down for actual Halloween. So then we got this guy's here. So we got the Halloween plush out, you know, Jekyll and Hyde. This is the ghost garland, spider garland. And that's pretty much it. Then we got our little skeleton mice everywhere. This guy is like one of those little glitter water lanterns. He plugs in with the TV though, so he's off right now. Octopus. Gargoyle, which I actually took from Meyer because it was in the bottle room for some reason, so he came home with me. Big bat. That's about it for in here. I guess we'll show you the bar here in a minute. Let me get some more light. So before we get the light, I got him at the Disney store, so I already got the Christmas ornaments. There's not a lot I like this year. Usually I get like 20 to 25 ornaments. This year I only ordered 9, only 8 of which I paid for because I had a free one. Otherwise I wouldn't have gotten it. But yeah, so he's pretty cute. And then we got the holiday bar glasses. So, you know, Skills and Halloween Horror Nights and the Spider Goblets. A lot of these came from my parents. I think all of them did actually, except for the Halloween Horror Nights that I either got myself, like that one's from last year. The rest of them are in the basement still. But these guys on top came from them, the apothecary bottles, things like that. And we got some. Yeah, the bulb in the middle keeps. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It keeps going on and off. But you got some flicker flame lights up here. And then Blitz or Fishy has, you know, some Halloween going on with his tank, some spider webs. You know, spider on the door. Then you got this at Frankenmuth last year. It's a little bat chimey thing. And we got, you know, lightning bolts randomly. So yeah, all kinds of goodies. And then we will head outside. Get a better look at these guys in the dark. Those lights on there, you'll get more of them in a minute. So real quick before we head outside, I wouldn't really show this guy. We got our, and that's pretty bad, Halloween door sign, and a whole bunch more bats. And if you put you on half brightness, this remote's not working super great. And it's a little better. Alright, and then we got, you know, the light strips above the kitchen cabinets. They change color. Right now we got them, you know, purple for the Halloween. It'll be blue or Christmas colors for, you know, green and red pretty soon. I think that's it. Alright, now we'll head outside. Alright, this is where we start running into the unfinished territory. So I did the outside of the fence on the right, but I never did the outside of the fence on the left. With the extra light set, you know, basically the old version of the inside ones that got chewed up. They still had calf work, so I usually do the outside. And I was gonna still probably do those because yeah, they're up for Christmas too, so it's not like it's extra work just for a little bit of time. It'll be for all of Christmas too. And we come in, so we got, you know, the inside of the fence, which again, these guys are up year round as well. I don't know how they're gonna come out. We got the gravestones or tombstones up this year. We've had these forever, even since the old house at Green Street, but they've been in our garage for a few years, so we pulled them out this year. Put them in against the fence and the lights. And you got the ground lights out in the same candle mode as the front. So I had to replace the ones on the left because they were being weird 6 months ago or something. They would just do random things. And then I had to replace the ones on the left like 2 weeks ago, or well, probably a month ago at this point. They just wouldn't turn on at all. They were unplugged. So I don't know if something happened there, like when they were doing the inspection. Right after that apartment inspection, they stopped working. But Govee, to their credit, sent me replacements. So the one on the left was still in warranty at the time. The one on the right was not, by like a week. But they still sent me a replacement, so thank you, Govee. You guys have great service. They're not quite in all the way. Their spikes kind of suck. And we can't crouch that long before we get tired, so right now they're just kind of laying there. They're not really spiked into the ground correctly. That was something we'll do eventually. They're gonna stay out, of course, because Christmas. So then we have a gazebo. So the meteors we've had last year, but you know, they're back. You got Spider Friend out here, just kind of chilling. He keeps kind of spinning, doing his own thing. So that's actually kind of more what you normally do. But the net lights are new. So whereas the front lights are an orange set and a purple set independent, this is one set that's both. It's orange and purple. It's a single set and it's multifunction. Not multicolored, it's just these colors, but it does a whole bunch of stuff. You know, your typical fades and flashes and whatnot. I thought it worked good on the gazebo, kind of like a lightning effect or whatever. This is kind of where things become unfinished. I never got the lights in the office window, so that again is still something I'm going to do, because again, I use them for Christmas. I just haven't got to it yet. We actually also bought a new pumpkin. I'm sorry, as you can see the camera, but we got a new pumpkin window thing to go in the window that's sitting in the box in there. Haven't put him up yet. I may still do that since I got to get into the window anyway. And then we got the purple lights around the window over here. Did do the upstairs window, so it's got a Halloween bed, blanket. Can't really see it during the day too much, but you know, it's got pumpkins and witches and stuff. And the app lights. Again, those will stay up. It actually had a my coil electric thingy, but the electric field was messing up the touch lamp. We have a touch lamp in there that does the forest scene. You know, the branches on the walls or whatever, and it kept, you know, even though it's like 6 feet from it, 4 feet at least, it kept like turning it on and off and changing the brightness with it being on. So that, plus now with the mother-in-law kind of living in there temporarily, I didn't want, you know, her or the dog to accidentally drag the cord and pull it out of the window and break it, so I actually pulled that down. But yep, it was in there. You couldn't really see it that well anyway, so not a huge loss. And then on the back side we got the spider lights. We had, again, those last year as well. Nothing super new, but they're kind of cool back end. Didn't really showcase it in the front. We do have a mat back here. It's our welcome to our web. Just doormat. In the front we have our boo mat. You probably saw a little bit when I was doing the lights, but didn't really highlight it. And then this flame bulb just stays in here year round. He's been going non-stop. This light is never off since we moved in like 4 years ago. So he's a trooper. And then, you know, we have our flame lanterns that are on all the time too. I mean, they turn off because they're solar, but I mean, they've been installed since we moved in and had not had a problem. So yeah, that's our decorations for this year. Not quite as extensive as Christmas, and of course none of this is as extensive as my parents. Of course, this has lights on the inside too. Those are the Christmas lights. They'll just stay up, and actually they're out year round because we use them as, like, you know, ambient lighting in the summer. I did have to replace this net light had stopped working, so this is actually a different one, which goes into my next stuff. I actually did buy a new net light for the bush out in the front for Christmas this year, because I'm down at least one, because, you know, this is it. So that'll get those lights, and then now maybe the other bush where the skeleton was can get, you know, one net light should cover him, even though I have two right now. And then the bush can get the big new multi-function, multicolor LED net light. They're basically like the Twinklies, except you can't map them. They're pre-designed, but all the LEDs are, each light is multicolor, and it does a whole bunch of different fades and functions and such. So that'll be neat. But yeah, that's all I got for Halloween for you. Christmas will be coming before you know it, and then we'll do this again. See you later. I mean, outside of all the hand towels, of course. So, I mean, we have more hand towels than we know what to do with as far as Halloween, and all the seasons, really. This one does light up, by the way, if you didn't notice. Bathroom's got one, too. There were skulls there, but now they're dirty, so now they're pumpkins. And, you know, we got soap dispensers and stuff, too, so, you know, little touches here and there. Oh, the battery just died, so I guess it really does want me to be done. Anyway. Bats in the mirror in the entryway as well. Alright, now I'm done. I'll decide when we're done, GoPro, not you. You still got 20%, you'll be good. Alright, bye's for real. I lied again. Pumpkins, pre-carved. So those are the pumpkins we're going to carve on Monday, so tomorrow. And then I mentioned the Halloween plush over on the shelf with the hide guy, but we also have guys over here: Ray, Alien, Electric Eel, our Hell of a Boss plush, 10 Little Kitties, you know, various evil and not so evil guys. You know, cute little dragon guy, owls, you know, just things that are Halloween adjacent at least. Some of them are more Halloween than others. Alright, now I'm done. Promise. See ya. I am such a liar. Why do you ever believe me? Halloween shower curtain, of which we have like 2 or 3 now. Couldn't decide which ones we liked, so we went and got multiple, and we only have the one bathroom with a shower. Bathroom downstairs is just a halfie, so can only use one a year. I don't really want to switch them out mid-year. Bat rug. He gets replaced with a snowflake pretty soon. We got these little bat curtain holder dealies. And then my room, there's really nothing else up here. Hey Zimba. We got Skelly Horse, another gargoyle type guy, and then here's the spirally thing I was talking about. He's not plugged in at the moment, of course, but so, you know, he's one of those lightning lamp things. And then we got a Halloween tree this year. Ooh, spooky. And cookies. But yeah, okay. Now I'm done. I think. Yeah, no, we should be good. I believe that's everybody. Unless you count Pac-Man, who's also around year round. Alright. See ya for real. Quadruple fake out. So I've been busy. I went ahead and did all the things I said I hadn't done yet. So I have the lights on the outside of the fence now for the other part of it. Really the main reason I came back is I spent all this effort to replace the batteries in something and then actually bother to show you guys. So we got a new pumpkin. Since we got the fence, we got this pumpkin guy at Meijer. So I've been wanting like a plastic pumpkin, blow mold style thing for like a while now. And like they don't really make them anymore. We couldn't really find any. But we found him and he was like half off. It was normally like 65, he was already on sale, plus they had a 20% off single item. So it was like 35 bucks. So not too bad. He's light reactive or whatever, motion, one of the two. And he makes noise if we want him to. He is either off in sensor mode or the lights just stay on. Now, problem with the lights staying on is they don't last. So he burns through batteries like in a week, maybe 2, if we just keep them on during the day because we don't want to flip them over all the time. So that's irritating. So I just put a new set in him, so that'll get him through Halloween. I'll probably turn him off tonight and then just turn him back on for that today, but apparently we got company coming over tonight, so he can stay on for that. And I put up the spider web. So this is a web that my wife's mom got, but then things happened and she didn't really want to deal with it, so then we kind of inherited it. I still need to tack the left corner. I need like a rope or something or a command hook because I don't have a way of like getting it anywhere, but the rest of it looks alright. And then I went ahead and did my window. So I moved the elasticy thingy into this house, into this window. I can actually see him better than the other window because of the dark curtains and solid color, so that's fun. Plus he's protected in there. And then I got the pumpkin up and I put the app lights up, which will be good because they can just stay up for Christmas. Also, I didn't necessarily plan it that way, but I'm glad those are going in opposite directions. So the diagonal stripes, that actually works out pretty good. So yep, that's that. Now I'm officially done. I don't have any more updates planned. Spider. So yeah. Also, fun fact, while we're here, he came back on. So the bulb just works when he wants to. And then, I know the table's kind of messy, but there's a pumpkin, and we have our skeleton candles. Okay, now I'm done. Like, for reals. For real. Totally for real. That is all the updates I got. Say bye, pumpkin, because you're the main reason I came back. Alright, time to post this up.